Hello, and welcome to our facility. This training video will inform you of Howard Energy Partners' Lockout, Tagout Energy Isolation Program, which is designed to protect personnel from injury due to unexpected startup, energization, or stored potential energy while equipment is undergoing service, repair, or maintenance. This program applies to all HEP employees as well as contractors or outside parties engaged in the construction, installation, setup, adjustment, inspection, modification, maintenance, and/or services of HEP machines or equipment. During the video, we will walk through several important steps related to the company's Lockout Tagout program. If there are differences in what you hear today in the Lockout Tagout program you have previously been trained on, those variances must be discussed prior to working on any Lockout Tagout activities. After the video is completed, you will be required to verify that you have watched this video and have been trained on HEP's Lockout Tagout procedures in accordance with 6.2.A.1 of the company's safety policies. Let's begin. Before entering any HEP facility, you must be trained on Lockout Tagout procedures. This video serves as your training. Every employee, contractor, or outside party should have a distinctive, unique personal lock that is only used for energy isolation and is easily identifiable. All contractors will be responsible for providing their own lockout tagout equipment, including locks and keys, tags, group lock boxes, etc. All padlocks used as lockout devices should be unique from other types of locks. Any group locks which are keyed alike will be secured using a lockbox and your individually keyed lock. Before any work begins, a team leader will be required to perform a walkthrough with a designated HEP employee to survey and discuss which energy isolating devices apply to the equipment that will be locked and tagged. During this walkdown, it's imperative that any employee who will conduct work on the equipment understands the effects of shutting down the equipment and the magnitude and type of energy, the hazards of the energy being controlled, and the method or means to control the energy. Next, an HEP employee will provide specifics on how to lock out and isolate specific equipment. It is critical that if you have questions about how to lock out a device, that you ask them during this time frame. While isolating specific equipment, you will be required to affix lockout devices in a safe or off position to each energy isolated device. Additionally, you will be required to affix a tag to each piece of isolated equipment that clearly indicates that equipment is in the safe or off position. These tags should be fastened to the lock or at the point where the lock is attached. If you cannot attach the tag directly to the lock, it should be located as close as possible to the lock and in a position that is immediately obvious. After reviewing the Lockout Tagout procedures, you must verify that the isolation and de-energization is completed and the equipment is safe to perform work on. We appreciate you taking time to learn more about Howard Energy Partners' Lockout Tagout program. If there are any differences in our Lockout Tagout procedures and the ones you've previously been trained on, please let us know immediately so that we can address the variance. You will now be required to verify that you have watched this video and have been trained on HEP's Lockout Tagout procedures by signing the Contractor Isolation Meeting Form. We appreciate your commitment to upholding HEP's safety policies and programs.